Our story today is the classic Ugly Duckling.
Hello, and welcome to the newsroom here at Duck TV. And now for the latest news. Today, down on the farm, Mother Duck hatched 3 ducklings. There's news of a 4th. Let's join our roving reporter, Lucy Gander, down by the pond. Hello. Mother Duck, you must be very proud. Will you be taking your ducks swimming soon? What will you be calling them? Well, I'm afraid I don't speak duck, so I've absolutely no idea what she just said then. So over to a song. 3 little ducks went swimming one day, over the hills and far away. Mother Duck went quack, 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 and only 2 little ducks came back. 2 little ducks went swimming one day, over the hills and far away. Mother Duck went quack, 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 and only 1 little duck came back. 1 little duck went swimming one day, over the hills and far away. Mother Duck went quack, 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 and no little ducks came swimming back. Sad little Mother Duck swimming one day, over the hills and far away. Sad Mother Duck went quack, 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 and 3 little ducks came swimming back. But wait, Mother Duck, there's another egg over there that hasn't hatched. Has it hatched yet?
It's a turkey. I hatched a turkey once, took it to the local pond, and it sank to the bottom. If it sinks, it's a turkey.
Well, Mother Duck wasn't sure if it was a turkey or not, but she had to take her ducklings down to the pond and get them swimming, and so she called them. In the first one jumped with a splish. The second one jumped in with a splosh. The third one jumped in with a splish splosh. And then it was the turn of the big, grey, strange-looking Oh, wow, Mother Duck. This duckling swims even better than the other ones. So Mother Duck decided it was time to take her little ducklings down to the farmyard. And that's when all the problems began.
You're the ugliest duckling we've ever seen.
Even the hens teased him.
You're so ugly, you don't deserve to be here in this farmyard.
Even Daisy, the old cow, found that he got under her feet.
Get out of my way, you ugly duckling!
And so the poor duckling felt so alone and so unwanted that he decided to leave the farmyard and to try his luck in the forest instead. As the ugly duckling made his way through the deep, dark wood, he suddenly heard a rustling and hid. Just then, through the woods came something with big pointy ears. Can you give me big pointy ears? Like that. And a big pointy nose.
And big teeth.
And a big bushy tail. Do you know what it was? It was a fox. They didn't want to eat me because I'm too ugly. Ooh, he's run away. Just then, swooping down from the trees, came something with big eyes. Can you give me big eyes? And a pecky beak. Can you give me a pecky beak? And big flappy wings. Do you know what it was? Who it was? It was an owl. They didn't want to eat me because I'm too ugly. Oh my goodness. I thought the duckling was a goner for sure then, but just then, out of the grasses came something smooth and slithery. Do you know what it was? Can you give yourself a forked tongue? Can you make yourself all wiggly jiggly and slithery? It was a snake! They didn't want to eat me because I'm too ugly. Oh my goodness gracious! I was sure that poor little duckling was a goner with that snake, but uh-oh. Who's that coming down the path with knobbly knees and turned out toes and a poisonous at the end of his nose? He's got terrible tusks and terrible claws and terrible teeth and his terrible jaws. His eyes are orange and from the back he got purple prickles all over his back. Do you know who it was? There's a Gruffalo! Melfi! And so the poor ugly duckling felt so alone, and he felt so unwanted, nobody even wanted to eat him, that he went and found a lonely little spot to be on his own. But soon the weather began to change. First, it became windy. Then it started to rain. Finally, it started to snow. And winter set in. All winter long, our poor little duckling shivered through the cold, wintry days, until at last spring came, and the sun burst through the clouds, and up in the sky, the duckling could see the most beautiful birds fly by. The poor lonely duckling followed the gracious birds till he found them swimming on a pond. The beautiful swans swam around so gracefully that the duckling bowed his head in shame, and there in his reflection he no longer saw an ugly duckling. He saw instead a beautiful, graceful swan. So, all in all, that was a nice ending, eh, Lucy Gander? That's right. That's Swan for the books. Thank you. And finally for the weather. It looks like it's going to be good weather for ducks and swans. So rain, rain and more rain. So you might want to duck for cover. Next week, will ducks eat quackers? That's all for now. Have a quacking day.